Guys, let us listen to this South African vampire. This ugly, ugly man from South Africa talking nonsense. Talking nonsense about Nigeria. Just listen to this man. Some people don't get sense at all. Some people don't have any sense. Just listen to this man.
We love South Africa. South Africa is a well-built country. We built that shit. You understand what I'm saying? You can look at all the old historical pictures of South Africa being built. You'll see black South African natives building that shit. So all this infrastructure that we've got, the highways that allow you to deliver goods, the malls that we've got, the DSTV that is all over the continent that allows you in Nigeria to switch on your generator and watch the World Cup, because Nigerians wouldn't have developed that themselves. This whole entire infrastructure that Afrobeats runs off of is built off of South Africa. The fact that there's Afrobeats today, it comes from South Africa. You wouldn't have had anything without South Africa. Ungrateful. So what we need to do? We need to boycott these countries. Why are South African artists performing in Zimbabwe in the first place? Boycott them. Just like they boycotted us during apartheid. You can't even sell tickets to a show in Nigeria. Asake's biggest show on the African continent was in South Africa. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're busy chasing trucks with rice.
They don't do shows in Nigeria?
Who can buy tickets in Nigeria? They've got an indigent population bigger than our population. Everything that is a disaster can be shown in Nigeria.
Burna Boy is our product.
All of them are our products. All of them are our products. And what do? They get famous in Europe. They get famous in countries where they think that we cannot touch them. And then what do? They denigrate us. That's what they do. So we need to boycott these motherfuckers. That's it. As South African artists, go and perform in Europe. They don't care that you're chasing out illegal immigrants. They're doing the same thing in that country.
You made Burna Boy famous. You made Asake famous. South Africa. We no get artist. South Africa, we no get artist. Chinek. You made Burna Boy famous. You made Asake famous. These guys. Just continue.
Go perform there. Go perform in the United States. Go there and say, yeah, I support ICE. Go and do that. Forget about these broke nations.
Now, I'm going to play another video of where two South African girls replied this ugly man. Just watch the first one. Watch the first video.
Educate yourselves and find out what Nigeria has done for our country. Go and read up on the history. Nigeria spent $61 billion, billion with a B, to help liberate our people from 1960 to 1995. In those 35 years, Nigeria spent $61 billion, people. Dollars. We're not talking rands here. We're talking dollars. They also issued us passports when we needed it. You can go to the archives yourselves. You can do the history yourselves. From 1960 to 1995, Nigeria spent over $61 billion to support the end of apartheid. And this is according to the South African Institute of International Affairs. This is coming from our archives. This is the same Nigeria that set up the Southern Africa Relief Fund. The same Nigeria whose civil servants and public officers made a 2% donation from their monthly salary. And the same Nigerian students that skipped their lunch to make donations. And by June of 1977, in just 6 months, look at that, they were able to contribute $10.5 million. They called it the Mandela tax. And you want to know something? If you read the history, they were so proud to be contributing towards it. That's why kids in schools were skipping their lunch to be able to contribute to this fund. This is the same Nigeria that allowed our South African students, our South African people to come over and study for free. For free. They welcomed our exiles as well. Thabo Mbeki was able to benefit from Nigeria. This is the same Nigeria that their government issued more than 300 passports for our South African citizens. The same Nigeria that lobbied.
Now, that's the first video. Now, look at this one. Look at this other reply from this girl.
I keep saying my new favorite word right now is delusional. Majority of you are delusional. You see, it is such a shame that when it comes to African countries, and I just even listened recently to a song that kind of brought all of us together, It's such a shame that we've gotten to the point in 2026 that we're so divided and delusional that we can't just be and let people be. Please explain to me what the obsession with Nigerians are. Explain it to me, because at this point, honey, mama don't know. I am even delusional because I don't know. How can you have the audacity to say that South Africans created Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy? Like, how? First of all, when it comes to Afrobeats started from Nigeria. Let's be very clear about that. We have some of the most amazing artists. We're not even talking about Rema and Olamide and the rest of them. There are so many. Let's not speak about where Don Jazzy has chucked his hand into. We have amazing artists. We have music that shakes the world, not just South Africa or Africans. When I was in Romania, majority of the time all I hear is Davido, Burna Boy, and Wizkid's music because they are freaking fantastic. And I'm sorry, at some point we need to remove those rose-colored glasses and stop being delusional and actually give people credit where credit is due. Now, of course they performed a lot in South Africa because you guys enjoy the music, honey. You enjoy the music. They did not become big or grow because of South Africans. They became who they are today because they're freaking amazing, honey boo boo. Now, I would never understand the hate you guys have for Nigerians, but then again, on the other hand, I do feel it because come on, look at us. Even the poorest Nigerian still has steez and swag. Even the poorest of the Nigerians can still get your girls, and that one pisses you off because majority of the time you hear about fights between South Africans and Nigerians, you don't hear them attacking the women. It's always the men. You guys are the way you are, and we are the way we are. Whether we have bad governance or not, we are amazing. We have steez, no matter the country we find ourselves in. And God knows we are everywhere, honey. We are everywhere. And there's a certain aura about us. I understand your pain. I understand that even your beautiful women are not attracted to not even 90% of you. So it hurts. And sadly to say, you all have the same behavior and you all look the same and sound the same. And this is no disrespect to you as a country or as a nation, as people. But come on, when do we stop being this way? South Africa used to be beautiful. I remember having to do a few things over there and I love it. But right now, honey, even if it is free for me with my passport to go over to South Africa, I choose not to. Because you guys have turned the place into a straight up mockery, honey. I would never understand how different nations can sit down and compare themselves. Even when I don't even involve myself with that whole Ghana jollof is better than Nigerian jollof. Because I'm like, see, all these nations have something amazing about them. We're not supposed to be fighting ourselves. We are supposed to be fighting the people who invade us. But no, let's focus on Nigerians. Let's focus on the Yemis and let's focus on all of them because you don't have anything better to do. Now, you say you want to boycott Nigerian music. Try it. I really would love to see try it because the way we create movements, the way we create vibes, you cannot even replicate it. And this is not saying that South African music is bad because God knows I love your music. You guys have some good hits, you know, and you have very beautiful women over there and very beautiful sceneries. But the men, so is the men. And the truth is, even if all African countries decide to reject our beautiful artists over here, the world will still celebrate their music because they are goddamn fantastic. You gotta give credit where credit is due. I never am one of those that will say, oh, I like this artist more than this one. I love all of them because they are all fantastic. And this is just speaking about the male artists in Nigeria. We're not even getting into our Tiva Savage and the rest of them. The great voices that makes music. I feel sad for majority of you guys. Honestly, you really do need to get a life. You said you wanted Nigerians to leave your country. Now look at the mess your country is. Your country looks dirty right now for the first time. And it's so unfortunate because South Africa was gorgeous. Johannesburg was beautiful. Although we couldn't walk on the streets without holding our phones in our underwears. But hey, it was still gorgeous. But you guys have turned it into trash. Trash. And it's unfortunate. And there's no disrespect to South Africa because I pray to God Mandela did not die for nothing. And all the principles he tried to instill into us as Africans to be one, I hope that's not all dead. I pray to God at some point in time we would actually come back to our senses, because at this moment we are all running mad. But hey, it's okay. But mind you, for the South Africans that are in Nigeria, I still welcome them here. I will still enjoy their company, and I will still enjoy admiring them, okay? Because we are not like you. We do not act like peasants, okay? Have a nice